Right, welcome to another series about my koi. I'm going to bowl some fish up shortly and show you some chags, and then probably a couple of Yamabukis and maybe some Karashigoi. But before we do that, I'm just take you back a couple of weeks to when I bowled some fish up to move a few on. I did sell two of the koi in the vat that you'll see in a minute. The Benigoi went and the Sakai went, which freed me up a little bit of room for some new ones that are arriving soon. So you'll see that. I'm going to stick that on now, and then we'll come back to me bowling up some Chagoi, and yeah, we'll have a look at those. Welcome back, everyone. This could be the start of part 4 of the Chagman series, and today I'm going to get a few fish out, maybe move a few on. I've got a few fish coming. There's a couple in the UK to pick up, and there's one in France to pick up from Normandy Koi. So I've got to make a little room, and I've got a few guys out here that like to buy one or two. So I'm gonna, I think, stick a couple of Chagoi, Benigoi. There's a couple of Okahaku that I've got that can go. Maybe a Sankey. Basically, get rid of anything that's got black, red, and white on, because yeah, they can all go. The water's about 5 degrees. No, it might be a bit warmer actually. It has warmed up the last couple of days. I'll check, but it might be a bit warmer now. But you can see they're active enough. They've still had no food, but it won't be long now before it warms up, hopefully. It's been horrible out here the last 3 weeks. Rain, wow, I've never seen anything like it. But yeah, right, let's get the net out and get a few bowled up. So here's the first 3, and 3 Chagoi. Not something I normally like to sell, but as I've got a few, maybe it's time to move a few on. Yeah, I think the males, but the quality is unbelievable. I've grown these on from Tosai, and yeah, let's flip the camera around, I'll show you. All about 65 cm. Well, I've stuck a patch on the old paddling pool. Yeah, they're really super clean. This one could be female, I'm not sure, but they've all got great bodies on them. Thing is, I really want female, not male, I nearly said male then. I really want female koi in my pond only. It's all about growing the koi as big as possible for me. And the males, yeah, they'll get big-ish, but they won't be anything like the girls when they're bigger. They just won't have the bodies as male koi don't. And I don't care. Everybody will argue, or male this, male that. They very rarely have that, you know, that imposing look that the females do. Yeah, you can see some of the stuff in Japan now. The males are really good, but that's the tip of the iceberg. But yeah, I think these will probably go if somebody's interested. The next one is a 65 cm Sakai Sankey that is really pretty, and maybe I'm mad for getting rid of it. Maybe a little bit of carp pox here, but it's no sue me on it. It's amazing. Benny's really good Benny on it. Yeah, I think that'll make a nice fish for someone. Right, a few more in the bowl. 9-inchy Benigoi that was very expensive. It has got a few shimmies on now. I used to get rid of 1 or 2, but I think it can go to a new home. There is a Isa Kahaku. Again, a little bit of shimmies on the side, but the skin on it's really nice. and Marudo Karashi. It's got really got beautiful skin. Yeah, I'm going to send those to a couple of friends and see if anyone's interested. I've always been one of them hobbyists that I think to improve your koi collection you've got to move a few on now and again. Start again with one or two new ones and try and sort of freshen things up a bit to keep your quality high. I don't really get too sentimental about, oh, they're my pets, I can't get rid of this one, can't get rid of that one. Plus, I do like buying fish. Always had a bit of a problem with buying new stuff, and I think you can't keep chucking new fish in your pond, even though I've got a big pond, and you know, eventually you're going to end up with too many. I've already got loads, and I say I've got 20 little baby Chago in there that I really want them to kick on this year. So they're going to need a bit of extra room, and like I say, plus I've got one or two new fish coming myself. One that's going to be amazing, but I'll show you that nearer the time, probably end of the month when she arrives, hopefully. Yeah, so we're going to do a quick video of these in the bowl and send them to a few friends and see if anyone's interested. If not, then I'll put them back in and they can have another year in here, I suppose. Yeah, let's see. So yeah, I'm going to put 3 chags in the bowl. All 3 are sisters and they're from Marahiro. They were bought as sort of small Nisai, about 40 cm I think. And I've had them 2 summers now growing. Well, 1 summer in here and a summer in the old pond. Or half a summer actually in the old pond. And yeah, they're looking really good. So we're going to get those out now. And we'll have a little look, little measure up. And then we'll document them and we'll have a look at them again at the end of the summer, because I think they're going to be pretty impressive at the end of the summer. Yeah, water's warmed up a bit. We're up to about 12 degrees now, naturally. Turn the showers on. Hopefully they're not too noisy in the background. They're not on full power, but they're tickling over and warming up. Getting them ready for the spring when it warms up. We did it 28 degrees in the polytunnel yesterday. But the temperature's up and down a lot at the moment. I say the water's up to about 12. So the fish are really active. They're getting a little bit of wheat germ. And yeah, they're looking pretty good. Fishy. Problem is, when they swim up the other end, they're a nightmare to catch. One downside of a big pond is they're a pain in the arse to catch, especially when the water warms up. And what else is difficult is picking 3 Chago out when there's 30 different chags in here. So, here they are. Now I put 4 in to see if you can pick out which one is from Marusei and which 3 are from Murahiro. So there's 3 sisters and there's an odd one out. Can you work it out? Well, this one I bought as a little Tosai, and that's Yamurase one Hirasawa, as some of you will know him. And the other three are all sisters. And they are very, very good. In fact, they're getting better and better. Okay, they've got a little bit of black in one of the scales there, but we'll live with that. This one's looking really good body on that. Powerful, as they say, insane. Few crins getting good. This one's lovely, that one. These three are a little bit more yellowish and the bodies are slightly different. They've actually got much bigger heads. And I just don't know. I don't know what they'll do in the future. Grow, I would imagine. But yeah, I'll upload the video on top of this of when I bought these, and it wasn't that long ago. What do you reckon, Jazz? Any good? What are you sniffing for? Some pellets? So in the pond there's about, what, I think there's 10 of these. There's 10 very similar to that one. That's definitely one of the better ones. Jazz. Yeah, maybe pushing 80 cm at end of the summer, maybe. Would be nice. These weren't expensive, none of these. I think, you know, sort of 100 quid for this one, and the others were probably 300 pounds each. So in terms of value for money and enjoyment, max is what they say. Great watching these grow, and I think they'll get really big. I mean, the head on this is massive. It's so wide here. So yeah, really happy with all them. I won't give them a measure. I did measure them at the end of last summer. They were sort of 65-ish. And what I have got coming is a new measure that I can put in the paddling pool. One of those metal ones or plastic, I'm not quite sure. I think it's metal. And it does go up to the magic 100 cm, so we're going to try and get one at some stage to fill it. But that means I haven't got to take them out of here, put them in a blue bowl, mess them about. They can come straight in here, a little measure, a little check, update, and then we can put... Jazz, what are you doing? Wait. Sniffing something out. Yeah, we'll get them back in the pond and see what else we can dig out. So they're all the rage at the moment. The old famous Dainichi yellow monkey. I was looking for one for a while, and a French hobbyist out here in France was selling one. The price was good. So yeah, she's now in here. Well, I haven't had it out since I put it in, actually. She's settled in well. Let's have a little look at her now. So here we are. This is my new yellow monkey. Look at that. Now when you talk body shape and Dainichi fish, that's a great example. I think in my pond, I think she's going to be a beast. I think sometimes when you look at some of the Dainichi stuff, you think, are they a bit fat? When I first got the yellow monkey, I thought she's quite chunky. Maybe the body shape's not so good, but when you actually look at it from the top and head to the tail, very, very impressive. I'm not going to measure her. She's about 70 cm and 5 years old. In fact, I better check the certificate. Maybe 4 actually. But yeah, the the French guy did a very good job of growing it to what it is now. Yeah, I think it should be good. So swimming around in the bowl with the yellow monkey is a Sakai super mango that I bought off Grant in England when it was when he had a load of little ones. Grant, if you're watching this, what do you reckon? Now this fish is 1000% male, and I don't normally keep the males, but this one, yeah, she's definitely got to stay. It'll make a super parent koi. Again, wicked body. I don't know, 70 odd, 75 maybe. But yeah, she's beautiful. Lovely clean head. But yeah, definite boy, Aaron. Definite boy, even though you've got a super body. Crackers. Right, what I'm going to do for a bit of a size example, I'm going to bowl my biggest Karashi. She's got a little slight red mark on her tail I just want to check, and I might just put a bit of propolis on it. In my old pond she sat a bit funny, she had a few swim bladder problems, and she used to sit with her tail slightly bent on the water surface. But since she's been in here, her swim bladder's improved no end, and you wouldn't even know that she ever had the problem of head down, tails up. But now she's getting pretty big. Well, I know how big she is. She's 98 cm because I measured her about 2 months ago. Not quite at the magical 1 metre. Will she ever get there? Maybe, but only just, I think, if she does. So we're going to get her out, put her in here, and she'll make these two look rather small. Right, because I want to spray some propolis on the big Karashi, I'm going to do her last. So I'm actually going to put these two back in the pond, and then I want to have a little look at my 2 Yamabukis. We'll then get the Karashigoi out, and then that'll be it. So let's have a look at my 2 Yamis. Get them. We're waiting for food. Look, this like you've been netting, running the net through. They're not bothered one bit. Yeah, right. Let's get these back, and we're going to get 2 Yamabukis out. Right, so we're up in the sizes a bit now. You'll see with this pair. So these are both from Izmir, but there's a big difference in the fish. That one of them's a cross a Yamabuki, and one of them's a cross between a Yamabuki and a Karashigoi. And I'll show you the video. You'll definitely know which one's crossed with the Karashigoi. Have a look. So this one is about 89 cm, and the other one is about 79, 80, I think, when I last checked. Again, I'll upload videos of these because I bought this one as Sansai and this one as Nisai. Yeah, I'm not quite sure when I bought them, probably 4 years ago, 4 summers ago. But I love this one. She's beautiful, and she's getting very, very big. I don't know whether you can see that. The size of my hand on her. She's a big girl. Got a couple of little orange dots on her face, but come on, stop swimming out there. But the body on this one is just ridiculous. You know, the difference in them both is incredible. Both female. But yeah, I'd be interested to know if how Izumir got on breeding them with the Karashigoi, because I know at the time it was a bit of an experiment. Yeah, she's a beast. I think she wants to go back in the pond. Definitely be 90 odd cm end of the summer, that one. Let's get them back. This one is from Izumir. This one is from... Oh no, they're both from Izumir. But yeah, no, they're both from Izumir, but different parents.
Who'd you buy it from?
Kim's Koi and Darren.
Yeah, nice.
The bigger ones, I do actually like to pick them up to put them back, because I think there's less chance of me damaging them with the socks, the net, a bag. A bag's pretty good, but with the bigger ones, I like picking them up. I'm used to doing it with my job, well, so-called job, but running fisheries and co-op, you get used to picking fish up. So yeah, right, let's get the Karashigoi out. Now for that, I had a special koi sock made up. This is a jumbo sock just for the job. Yeah, it's really good. I must admit, some of the fish don't quite fit in the Matsuda ones, so I had a slightly bigger one made up in preparation for that 1 metre koi. But yeah, let's get the Karashigoi out. We'll have a look at her, give the tail a little treat, bit of treatment. Yeah, and that'll be it. So here she is. That's 98 cm. And as you can see, she's got a slight little bit of red mark on her tail. Hopefully when the water warms up, that'll sort itself out, but I am just going to spray a bit of the old propolis on her. She's getting on a little bit now, but she's still wonderfully clean and heavy. Everyone asks me how much she weighs, but I've never really weighed her. She's from Marseille. She's probably 9-10 years old now, I think. Yeah, looking good. Very friendly, as they all are. Right, let's get her back. Go on, hey. Off you go. Do you know what? I reckon we've got time for one more, and this time we'll spice it up a bit, but add a little bit of colour. Well, I said colour, but only one colour, and 90 cm of Benigoi. Just hasn't quite started to fill out yet. She's grown on from sort of 83 cm, I think she was when I bought her. Yeah, still looking beautiful, but get a bit more length and hopefully the body will start filling out a bit. Yeah, she's cool. She's from Marseille. Mike and Lee at Shoshikoi sourced this one for me. Hopefully she'll get a bit bigger. So there you go. So what a lot of people say to me, what do I feed my fish? For 2 years I've fed them solely Aloe Aqua Primo Plus, and lots of it. This year again I'll be feeding the Aloe Aqua stuff. They are bringing a new food out. It'll be out for the spring, and this one will have 100% fish meal in it as the main source of protein. This one is feather meal, and I hear lots of stuff. I don't feed your fish a cheap food, you'll ruin them, body shapes, they won't put weight on, skin won't be very good. Well, hopefully you can watch my videos and you might think, well, Tom's fish look all right considering he's feeding them fish food that costs just over 30 quid a sack. My days was buying Sakai and all the top foods for £200-300 per sack. Days are long gone. I feed them this. It's all they've had for probably 3 years. And before anyone says, oh yeah, but he's trying to sell it, he's sponsored and all that malarkey, I'm not. I pay for my stuff like everyone else. Somebody commented on the last video that Pond Detox, they turned it off when I put that on because I was a YouTuber selling it or promoting it. Again, I ring up the koi shops, and you can ask Mike and Lee at Shoshikoi, and I pay for it like everyone else. I've been using that detox for a couple of months now, and I think it's great on my water. What it does, I've got no idea, but it makes it lovely and clear, and the fish have never looked so happier, to be honest. I mean, I've been netting for 10 minutes, and look, straight up for food. My videos aren't about promoting anything really other than my koi and showing people my koi and my hobby, because that's what I love. I'm not here to make any money out of it at all. I've got no interest in that. I just like to document my fish, show everyone my fish, and hopefully you've enjoyed the video and the videos that I've made. I've made 5 now because this will be the 5th one. There will be some more coming because I've got a rather nice fish arriving next week, and I will show you that as soon as the video's done. Yeah, happy days. Summer's not too far away, so we'll get the temperature ramped up in here and then we'll get some serious growing done. Try and get the water up to sort of 25 degrees hopefully. I won't be feeding too much over the next couple of months really until I get to sort of end of May. Then we'll get the feeder on, we'll load it up with the Aloe Aqua, the new koi food that's coming out, and then we'll see how they get on. But I think at the end of the summer I'm going to have some seriously big koi swimming around in here. Plus I've got all the baby Chagois to re-document at the end of the summer and see how they get on. So yeah, lots happening. And before I finish, I'm just going to take you to, again, a couple of weeks ago, I'll put the videos on. You may have noticed there's 1 or 2 little fellas swimming around that I bought from the koi water barn. I bought 6 of the Dainichi little Benigois and I think 4 or 5 of the little tiny yellow monkey sort of varieties. I think there's a couple of sort of Soragoi type yellow monkeys in there, the greyish coloured ones. Again, not expensive, but again, we'll see how they get on. A lot of my koi are not expensive, believe it or not. I think the hobby for me is about buying them small and growing them. Said that, the next koi arriving is definitely not cheap and it's definitely not small. So yeah, keep an eye out for that video coming soon. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and yeah, catch you all soon.